It's mid-May in Arizona and the triple digits are officially here. If you don't heat-proof your garden right now, the June sun will turn your plants into a crisp. Today I'm showing you 5 easy ways that you can save your garden on a budget, so let's go. And if you're new here, my name is Shani from Sunshine Gardens. Step 1 is protecting your soil. The most affordable way is to take some cardboard, shred them into pieces, and soak them in water. Take the soaked pieces and layer them onto the soil. This simple trick drops the root temperatures by up to 20 degrees and it costs you absolutely nothing. Step 2 on our budget gardening hack is our water method. We definitely have to change the way we water. In the low desert, the bare soil from the indirect sun acts like a hot frying pan, literally cooking your plant's roots from the inside out. We can't just water our plants every single day. Shallow watering causes shallow roots, which burns instantly when the ground heats up. Instead, water deeply but less frequently, early in the morning and late afternoon. And if you garden on a budget like me, you probably use grow bags. I water these about every other day, and I also make sure to water these deeply as well, just like I do with the plants that are in the ground. You can also use a simple wooden chopstick or a stake to check your plant's depth. All you have to do is push it down into the pot. And if it comes out dry, like a baking cake, it's time for a deep soak. We want those roots deep down where the sun can't reach them. Step 3 is shade. Let's be honest, full sun on a plant tag is a flat out lie in Arizona. From 2 to 6 p.m., our UV rays are absolutely brutal. Pergolas can be very expensive, so your budget lifesaver is to use a commercial shade cloth. It protects the plants, it lasts longer, and you can easily set it up with some rope. On the downside, they have to be replaced every summer. And eventually, I got really into gardening, so we ended up putting a hoop house up. This is still a work in progress. It's a low-cost investment that is saving our plants. Step 4, grouping plants together. Plants release moisture into the air through their leaves to stay cool. When you crowd them together, they trap humidity between them, creating a local humid zone that keeps their leaves from drying out and crisping. They could also shade each other with heat-loving plants like pink morning glory bushes, red Mexican bird of paradise, and desert willow. Just don't pack them in too tightly. And if you raise animals in the desert like me, I like to plant a lot of shrubs and bushes around the garden. That way my animals have shade. And for the 5th survival hack is to simply choose the right plants for the season. I have seasonal bloomers like this plumera tree. This is like a tropical plant that grows really well in the desert, and the flowers smell amazing. A wild herb that started growing, I'm not sure what it is, but it grows really pretty white flowers. If you know what it is, let me know down in the comments. If you like bulb flowers, the powwow swamp lily is a really good option to grow. It's a seasonal bloomer, but it survives the summer. Baby citrus trees that are still growing. We have some cucumbers growing. I'm really excited about that. Cucumber is one of those heat-tolerant vegetables that you can grow. And you could also grow squash and pumpkin at this time, alongside with sweet potatoes. Take a while to harvest, but they grow very well out here. I would have to say carrots are one of my best root vegetables that I grow in the summer. I also grow some roses that I keep in the shade. As the temperatures are rising, this flower keeps blooming. Mint is a really good herb to grow in the desert. This one is peppermint, and the other one is spearmint. Both good in tea. I tested growing sweet peas in the desert, and they did really well. I can't wait to grow more next season. We have some beautiful yellow cosmos. They're so pretty, and they stand out in the garden. I also have this blanket flower that's just been growing wild in my garden bed. And for the first time ever in my garden, we are growing watermelon. And just look how big it's getting already. We're so excited. We recently got a fig tree. This is my first time growing a fig tree. And from my understanding, fig trees do really good in Arizona. My apricot tree is doing very well. We also have this underneath the shade. It has a ton of new growth, so I hope it survives the summer. And of course, I have a pixie bougainvillea, which typically blooms in May. Here's some extra tips to keep in mind. At this time, you should not over prune. And don't fertilize. And before the aphids get them, remove your cold season vegetables. Or let them bolt and save the seeds for next season. I even went ahead and planted some eggplants, which also grows really well in Arizona. June is just around the corner, and now your garden is ready for it. Put these 5 hacks into motion and watch your garden thrive.